Imagine a country so massive it could fit nearly all of Europe, yet 95% of it is completely empty. This is Australia, a land of diverse beauty but also of immense challenges. Why is Australia so vast, yet so uninhabited? Is it just deserts and deadly wildlife, or is there something more to the story? The answer might surprise you. Join me as we venture into the heart of this sunburnt country to uncover the truth behind its emptiness. From the unforgiving outback to innovative solutions for the future, we'll explore the factors that have shaped this land and its people. The Australian outback. A place of stark beauty and raw power, it dominates the continent, covering over 5.6 million square kilometres. That's nearly 3/4 of the country. Here the earth bakes under a relentless sun, temperatures soaring to 50 degrees Celsius in the summer. But as darkness falls, the desert cools rapidly, temperatures plummeting below freezing. This is a land of extremes where rainfall is a rare and precious gift. The scarcity of water makes traditional farming nearly impossible, and settlements are few and far between. Even the hardiest of souls would struggle to survive here, yet life persists. Animals have adapted to this harsh environment, their survival a testament to nature's resilience. For humans, survival in this land of extremes requires ingenuity and a deep respect for the outback's unforgiving nature. Imagine trying to live in a place where your nearest neighbour is over 100 kilometres away, and your only lifeline to the outside world is a small plane or truck that arrives once a month. This is the reality for the few who choose to call the outback home. Across the globe, civilizations have flourished along rivers, their lifeblood nourishing vast populations. But in Australia, water is a precious and finite resource, shaping the destiny of this parched continent. Unlike the fertile plains of Europe or North America, Australia lacks a network of mighty rivers that can support large-scale agriculture and urban centres deep within its interior. The Murray-Darling River system, the country's largest, snakes its way across the southeastern corner of the continent. While it provides vital water for millions of Australians, its flow is erratic, prone to droughts and floods. It's a lifeline stretched thin, unable to sustain major inland cities. Deep beneath the surface lies another source of water, the Great Artesian Basin, one of the world's largest underground reservoirs. But accessing this hidden treasure is a costly and complex endeavour, and its overuse could have devastating consequences for the fragile ecosystems that rely on it. Even today, water shortages are a stark reality for many Australians. Cities like Perth and Sydney rely heavily on desalination plants, transforming seawater into precious drinking water. But these technological marvels come at a high price, both financially and environmentally. In rural communities, the struggle for water is even more acute. During times of drought, entire towns can run dry, forcing residents to truck in water or relocate. The Australian outback, a land of raw beauty but also of hidden dangers. Beneath the scorching sun and amidst the rugged landscapes lies another reason for Australia's sparse population. A formidable array of creatures that have adapted to this unforgiving environment. Australia is home to some of the world's most venomous creatures. Snakes, like the inland taipan, with venom potent enough to kill 100 men with a single bite, lurk in the shadows. The intricate webs of the Sydney funnel web spider, another deadly inhabitant, serve as a reminder that danger can lie hidden in the most unexpected places. But it's not just venomous creatures that pose a threat. The saltwater crocodile, a prehistoric predator that can grow to over 6 meters long, rules the waterways of northern Australia. And in the skies, flocks of cassowaries, large flightless birds equipped with razor-sharp claws, roam the rainforests, capable of inflicting serious injury if threatened. Beyond the individual threats posed by its wildlife, Australia is also a land shaped by natural disasters. Bushfires fueled by dry vegetation and scorching temperatures can sweep across the landscape with terrifying speed, consuming everything in their path. Cyclones, too, are a regular occurrence in northern Australia, bringing with them torrential rain, destructive winds, and widespread flooding. And then there's the relentless heat. While the vast Australian outback remains sparsely populated, a different story unfolds along the country's coastline. Here, in a thin ribbon of civilization that hugs the edge of the continent, we find the majority of Australia's population. When the British first arrived in Australia in the late 18th century, they established their settlements where the land offered the greatest promise, along the coast. Here, they found fertile soil, a more temperate climate, and access to the sea, which provided a lifeline to the rest of the world. Over time, these coastal settlements grew into bustling cities fueled by immigration, trade, and industry. Today, cities like Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide are home to millions of Australians drawn by the promise of job opportunities, education, and a vibrant urban lifestyle. Australia's urban planning has further concentrated the population along the coast. The government has invested heavily in infrastructure, public transport, and amenities in these urban centres, making them even more attractive to those seeking a higher standard of living. This coastal concentration has created a stark divide between urban and rural Australia. For centuries, the vast Australian outback has remained largely untouched, a land of mystery and challenge. But as technology advances and the world grapples with the effects of climate change, could this empty expanse hold the key to Australia's future? The outback is blessed with an abundance of natural resources, including vast reserves of minerals, solar energy, and wind power. Harnessing these resources could transform Australia into a global leader in renewable energy production, powering its cities and industries with clean, sustainable energy. Advances in agricultural technologies such as drought-resistant crops and precision irrigation techniques offer hope for expanding agriculture into previously unsuitable areas. Vertical farming and hydroponics, which require less land and water than traditional farming methods, could also play a role in increasing food production in arid regions. However, developing the outback sustainably will require careful planning and a deep respect for the land and its traditional owners, the Indigenous Australians. Balancing economic growth with environmental protection and cultural preservation will be crucial to ensuring that any development benefits all Australians. The future of the outback is uncertain, but one thing is clear: this vast empty expanse holds immense potential. Australia, a land of stark contrasts, where bustling cities meet the endless expanse of the outback. A country grappling with the challenges of water scarcity, extreme weather, and a delicate ecosystem, yet always striving for innovation and sustainability. So would you live in the Australian outback? Or do you think it should stay untouched? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing facts about our world.